Hey, hello, hello. Okay, now this works. I was pushing the wrong push to talk button because I'm very smart. Can someone please let me know in the chat if I can be heard properly? Yeah, Cal, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I just need to know you can hear me before I start and it's just video because no one can hear me at all. I've been playing with audio settings a bit. Can you? Someone? Anyone? Yeah, okay, that's fine. What I have to do. Okay, Cal, is that better? Or anyone really? Is that any better? Is it? Someone, please? Okay, is that now better? Callum, the thing is, I'm turning it up, but if I turn it up too much, it will just not work anymore. Okay, Callum, how's that? Right, okay, that's good enough. Right, this might become a bit chaotic. I don't normally do these. Oh yeah, okay, one sec, Callum. I don't know why you're not. Managing save. There. Uh, to be sorted, and this needs to be turned down. Um, so it can be heard, but it doesn't overpower me completely. You should now be a mod as well, Cal. Um, Hello. Yeah, I don't normally do these. Normally, I stream things with a purpose. But yeah, no, felt like doing something different. So have random stream. What should I drive? Hello, Constantin. I'm not gonna try and pronounce. Well, I did, but I failed. So I'm not gonna try and pronounce it again. So, hello. Uh, Someone give me something to talk about. The reason Cal got mod when he asked for it is because he's one of the community managers, and it's just that when I redid channel permissions, I didn't add his new account to it. I don't give it to random people. I should have probably said that when I gave it. Um, yeah, my bad. Also, I'm aware the stream's a little bit laggy. I have no idea why. It is nothing related to my internet, because that is fine. Yeah, it's going to be. Because normally I have like directed or something. Um, the plan today is play a game, talk a bit. Uh, yeah, I could, except it's already at 150%, and in a minute you're going to start to hear as I speak, Callum. But I will turn it up. Right, okay, Callum, is that any better? In terms of what server I'm in, I'm just in a normal public server. I think they work best. I join VIPs, but I don't really have a need to. Um, yeah, no, I'm aware. I don't think it's a wireless headset, which probably doesn't help the situation. Um, but my wired one has a, and I need to stop soon, don't I? I should not be going so fast. The wired one has a bit of a microphone issue, being that I need to e-brake that. It doesn't work, and I'm not going to stop here. And yes, I am excited for BR 1.2. It looks interesting, given, I mean, from what has been deduced from the previews and what I've had to then put on the wiki articles and everything, because for those of you who don't know, I'm one of the bureaucrats at the British Railway Wiki. A lot of things have been pointed out to me. It looks like a very interesting update. But it also looks like it's going to be quite a small update in terms of, not in terms of there's not going to be much in it, but as in, I don't think there's going to be as much as people think there is. Because if you look at it, people are thinking there's an extension. Well, I'm almost certain there is one. But we've only seen one train. We haven't really had much by way of anything, really. I think what you've got to remember is now, a lot of them have had exams. Now they're getting ready for transport tech. And Ollie's working on TT, whatever the bleep TT is. For those of you not in the BR Discord, uh, Ollie keeps talking about TT for TT. Now, one of the TTs is transport tech, possibly. One of them is TT. No one has any idea what it means, and he keeps taunting all of us about it by reminding us about the TT he's working on. And in a minute, I'm genuinely going to I'm going to find him and throw a brick through his window. Obviously, that's a joke. If he mentions it again. Possibly. I mean, he did a poll in general. One thing I'm going to say, my sources for most of this information is either the general chat or wiki stuff. Like, none of this is anything super special. You can find all of this somewhere. It's either stuff that you can find on the wiki. Ah, that's an e-brake. I thought that was a yellow. Wasn't looking. It's either on articles that have been written by me or articles that have been written by someone else. I should be paying more attention to the signals and less talking, shouldn't I? I mean, he did do that vote the other day as to the DVT or another train. Um, and then whichever it wasn't would be added shortly after. Um, Now, I'm going to be blunt. The DVT is probably not as different as a new train, but we've also been waiting for the DVT longer. So before someone asks me which I prefer, the simple answer is I have no idea. Um, in regards to what he's working on, though, I mean, he did make that big mistake. I'm not sure if anyone was paying attention when it happened. Um, when he was hinting at a train he was working on, and then sent the amount of references that had been sent to that train, and then almost immediately people worked out what they think it is. Now, I'm going to take a wild guess that we are correct with what we think it is, because he went very silent, and unless it's some Japanese train or something, there isn't another train in the channel that he quoted that's been mentioned with the same number of messages. I'm not going to tell you what it is. This is your plug to join the Fourth Rail Discord, um, and join the RCC one as well while you're at it. God, this is gonna be fun. Who am I waiting for? Okay, lovely, lovely, jubbly. Is this a pacer? Pacers don't have 6 cars. No, it must be a 170. I'm going to guess. I don't know. And yes, I'm seriously plugging the BR subreddit. It might be. In which case they will not be here in 5 minutes' time. Although given the fact they're moving, I highly doubt it's intentional. God, I really, really, really hope. Um, Leeton gets, like, not necessarily Leeton gets an improvement, but something happens to fix this. Okay, good, we're not going to be spotted by anyone else now, are we? I don't know, add another platform or something. I mean, there's 2 abandoned ones there. Do something with them, for God's sake. This doesn't have to be, you know, congestion central. I'm aware it wasn't originally designed to be a major station, but unfortunately it kind of is one. Will it stay like that forever? Probably not. Is it like that now? Yes. In every way you can possibly put it. This is 5 cars, no? By RSR, do you mean Roadskate Railway?
The train now approaching platform 5 is a 1646 intercity service to Newhurst, calling at Newhurst.
Yeah, but
only.
James,
This
it's
train
quite
is
busy
full of
sitting
5
here for 5
coaches.
minutes. Every, like, per train. You know. Where in Roadskate Railway though? I'm gonna be honest, if BR ever had semaphores, 100% install them around Broomfield. I wouldn't say Leeton, I think Leeton's too busy.
The
But like,
train
if
now
the
approaching platform
Broomfield bit
5
had
is the
old signals,
1649
I think that would
regional
suit it
service to
155%.
Newhurst, calling at Marion, Whetstone.
Anyway, where in
Happy
Roadskate
Road,
Railway are you
Victoria
thinking?
Docks, and
British
Newhurst.
Transport.
This train is full of 2 coaches.
Yes, I'm seriously going to go a little bit slow. Things don't go well when I go fast. And that's just bad. Do you know when things also don't go well? When I only half pay attention. Really random question to pose to people now. Would you say SCR is dying a bit? And like, honest and truthful answers.
Service to Newhurst has been
Not
cancelled.
kind of
This is due to a
uncommitted.
fault on this train. We apologize for the
Yes,
disruption to your
maybe.
journey today.
This isn't.
The train now approaching
What do you
platform
think is taking it
is
over,
the
really?
1650.
I'm not going to stop for that, am I? It's bad. So, he's stuck behind absolutely no one, and they haven't come from Broomfield, because the tracks are here. Or maybe they have. Have they? Possibly. And now they're stuck on a red. For them. Anything else ahead, or is it now all green? Yeah, they've got greens. Okay, I'll be going soon. And yes, I'm aware I can almost definitely move forward a block, but there's absolutely no point in doing so, especially not given I'm in pre-cam, because I'll close it and go back into pre-cam. It's not like there's people behind me waiting. Right, so he's gone, and going along now as well, yeah. GCR's problem is lag. and loading and all that. Like it's not, and I think as well in part it's lack of direction. But I think again, like compared to other games, I mean, like the quality of GCR isn't bad. It seems deciding how realistic it wants to be, because it varies from model, from station, from everything really. Um, and GR's development seems quite slow, but I don't really think that's the. And then as well, you've got now White Coast, which is an interesting one because White Coast is like SCR, but worse, or at least I think it's worse. I need to put a disclaimer here. These are my views, not the views of any places I work at. This is not the views of Fourth Rail. Before someone tells me, oh, this is what they think. This isn't the views of Fourth Rail. But GCR, to me, sorry, not GCR, White Coast, they've tried, but they seem to be in a bit of a crisis with developers at the moment. Which, I mean, is doing very well for them, not. And I think it's a shame because they've got a lot of potential. I think they need to leave behind some of their mindset when it comes to, what trains, as in what train types they want and their lack of developers. And I think they need to embrace change and whatnot. New leaks from what? As far as I'm aware, nothing's been leaking within any of the games. And if you mean previews, I know GCR, I know BR. I don't really think anyone else is. For what game, though? What game are you talking about? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Thing is, you kept talking about it. Now you said White Coast City Railway, I get it. Yeah, but that doesn't. Thing is, White Coast, for me, has the fundamental issue. Its map is too small. Like, I know obviously things grow with time, but its map is a bit small, and its map, like, bits of it are very nice, and then bits of it are very not so nice. If you look at British Railway, yeah, sure, there's some sections where quality is downgraded, but overall, it's very high quality. If you look at White Coast, bits of it are quite questionable. With that said, though, I think as well, yeah, and I think as well in White Coast, it's got kind of, it's trying too hard to copy SCR. If it was trying to do its own thing a bit more, because like some of the mechanics are good, like the kind of more with platform stuff rather than just dispatch trains, dispatch another train. But I think, and this is another red. God, the spad count. If I add a spad count to this stream, um, I will warn you. I don't normally drive this badly. Um, this is the I'm talking and I'm looking at Discord and not really paying attention, especially since I know there's a train in front of me anyway. Um, in a minute, like I'll drive this properly. Um, Okay, sorry. I'm aware I shouldn't discuss this publicly, but I need opinions on something. If someone has suggested something that's already been suggested, but changed the logos to match those already in a different suggestion, does that count as a duplicate suggestion or not? Like, I'll say this isn't normally how I make decisions, by the way. But genuinely, I'm a bit confused as to whether or not to count it as duplicate. Because I have already told them several times not to duplicate, and further action will have to be taken if it is considered a duplicate, which isn't just deleting it. Um, James, do you or do you not believe so? You can't say I don't believe so, but it probably is. Anyway, going back to White Coast, basically, um, I think it tries a bit too hard to be SCR, and I think it needs to remember it doesn't have a budget, and I think its map is a bit small. And there's a lot of routes. I mean, it's a bit, very much like SCR, which are all the same, just slightly different. So you might terminate earlier or later, whatever. I think it would have done much better if it had tried to be different and if it had focused, because like we've had a big update now, which is great. But now they need to expand it a bit. The network, I don't have a map to hand, but it's very much like a kind of an X, which doesn't help because everyone kind of keeps going through the same area. If you look at SCR, yeah, everyone goes through Stepford Central, really, but you don't have to, and there's splits all around it. So yeah, it's a bit of a central point, but it's on the central line. It makes sense. White Coast, none of it feels any different from the other. Maybe it's because I haven't played it as much as I've played SCR. But for me, there's quite a vast disparity between them when it comes to, you know, stations and whatnot. And I think as well, this is another red. God, I need to stop speeding up so much. I need to go at like 5 miles an hour. And I think as well, there's a bit of a problem of, to put it bluntly, copy paste. Like if an area is in a city and an area is in a city and an area in a city and an area is in a city, most of it's in a city. Then you've got some countryside areas, but there's no like gradual transition. Like okay, in SCR, I mean it's not like slow and steady, but there's still a transition. You can see as you leave Leeton, there's less and less buildings. You go to houses, then you go to the beach. White Coast, oh yeah, let's put a beach right next to some farmland, right next to, like, that's not literally what they've done, but that's what it feels like. There's no reason for anything. Um, it feels very, where can we put a station? Oh, we can put one here. Okay, great. What are we designing that off? Blackpool, great, put that here. Oh, we need just 7 track layout. Yeah, sure. Let's change all the tracks because this station needs to be exactly like where we're basing it off. And we can keep going. In a minute, I'll get a different train, which I should be able to drive with significantly better. Yeah. And then as well, I mean, going off White Coast, I'm going to stop complaining about White Coast because, like, in terms of comparison to SCR, it's got a much nicer community from what I can see. And it's much more transparent's the wrong word, but there's a lot less what's the word? Contradictoryism isn't a thing. But like they're not like, oh yes, follow these rules, but we're going to be absolute shit to you. Like that doesn't happen as much. Whereas in SCR, as much as the supervisors can be nice, um, overall they don't really value their community as anything of anything of anything. Um, whereas White Coast, they like wouldn't say as much, but like they do acknowledge they exist, and they are relatively nice to them, and they do somewhat keep them in the loop. SCR doesn't mention anything ever at all to anyone. Does anyone have any suggestions for what they'd like me to drive? Okay, what route? 156 double old EMR. Livery. Okay, and what route? Or just any route? Norrington route. Okay. Hello. Right, I'm gonna have to go down the long way, I think. So, going back to our previous discussion. Um, any other games you want me to give thoughts and opinions on, or should I move on to a nicer topic which doesn't involve talking shit about things? This goes out to everyone, by the way. Actually, Itty Bitty Railway is going to be a different stream at some point this week. Um, I haven't forgotten all the other requests for Itty Bitty Railway, but British Railway beat it by one um, on the channel. So I thought I do BR and I do. So I might as well talk about this publicly now because Addy's nicely made me segue into it. I want to now make this like, because in the past this has always been whenever the flip I feel like it. Now it will still be whenever the flip I feel like it, but I also want to add a little bit of schedule to it. So I'm gonna try, especially over the summer, to bring some sort of schedule. I've been talking to Callum about it literally before starting this. Um, there will probably be 2 a week for the summer, and then 1 a week out of summer. In terms of streams, I can't give you days or anything yet, because I don't have them. This week I might be free actually, because I might do one tomorrow as well, as an extra for one I was going to do on Sunday. In regards to what's in the update, I'm presuming you're talking about the BR update. I know literally nothing you don't. Well, I know a couple of things because we get booster stuff. But like aside from that, I know literally nothing you don't. And there's nothing too much there. Without telling you what's there, there's nothing too much there. Um, do I collect model trains? The answer to that is yes. I've got them in the other room somewhere. Emphasis on somewhere because well, when I say we are, I mean everyone but me is tidying up things. Um, some of them are out, some of them are in boxes. I might be able to take a photo and put it up on as a community post later.
The train now approaching platform 1 is the 17.
And Lewis, I know you were criticizing my driving
Norrington,
before,
calling at
but
St James Park,
at least
Bristol
I'm stopping
Junction,
in the station this
Forestdale,
time.
Astley,
Unlike last time where
Stirling Street,
I
at Norrington. This train is full of 4
didn't.
coaches.
Just as an extra note for anyone who's watching this back or watching now. Um, in the event there are people in BR being absolutely slow idiots and not moving at all, generally AFK or intentionally blocking traffic. As fun as it may be to complain about it in the game chat, the much better thing to do is to go into the Fourth Rail Discord, to tag an online member of staff, or in the event I'm online, just tag me, and I can come and look at it. Complain about it in the Roblox chat doesn't really tell us about it, and unless you are lucky enough to be in a server with one of the how many staff are there? There's like 10 of us or 12 of us. We're probably not going to know about it. So the best thing you can do is tell us in the Discord. And another great thing you can do is actually tell us, not just complain someone's there holding you up and then not say anything else. Because we can't do anything with that information. So as a general note to everyone, if there's someone holding you up, and they have been for a while, I'm not counting like 2 minutes as holding you up, maybe 10 minutes. Tell us, we can do something about it. If you don't tell us, nothing's gonna happen.
Bristol Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hugh Heath, Stirling Street, and Norrington. This train is full of 4 coaches.
I'm not gonna stop here, am I? Why am I using mouse controls and not my keyboard? Right, okay, that's a lost cause. Moving on. I appreciate how Callum thought it necessary to prove me wrong by tagging me in the server. Callum, if you're in a game with me, you know you can just tell me in the chat, but like, tell me who the guy is as well, yeah? Lewis, when you can drive better and stream and moderate a server at the same time and read the chat at the same time, then I'll take your uh, kind of insults or sarcasm properly. I'm aware I keep promoting with Reddit, but now I'm going to do a little bit of RCC promotion. So, and that's the throttle, not the brake. I'm an idiot. Remember to subscribe if you want to watch more of me driving terribly.
The train now approaching platform 6 is the 1716 regional.
I'm going to be
Service to
honest though,
Norrington,
Freston is a very
calling at
difficult station
Forestdale,
to try and
Astley,
skip.
Hugh Heath, Stirling Street,
Like,
and
as long as you're
Norrington.
not in
This
a
train is
stupidly
for
long
4
train,
coaches.
you are always going to stop. It's just how well you stop. Right, okay, while we wait here for half an hour, because my driving's so bad that I racked up enough time to have to wait here for half an hour, you're gonna have to keep hearing me talking, sadly. Anyway, how is everyone today? Are you saying you're quite cold, or you've got quite a cold? So what, do you have one, or are you just very cold? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Are you having plenty of chicken soup? I'm aware it's like the middle of the summer, and like no one will ever have soup, but like, have you been having lots of chicken soup? And Callum, just why? Like, I'd be happy to, but why? Drank lots of what? Chicken soup. If you can't tell, like, chicken soup is the best soup. I've never had a better soup. Callum, if you can arrange it with yeah, that's fine. But can you just, I don't know, check James is alive, and if James can join the voice chat for it, then I'll join him. But I can't really just like call him for no sake. Great, get him in a voice chat then, and I'll be with you now. Right, okay, I might actually be able to stop this time. I'm not going to have to listen to Lewis constantly complaining about how I can't stop. Um, as I say that, I can already see I'm not going to stop at the marker. Or maybe I am. The marker is somewhere here, as I have stopped the marker. Lewis, shut up. I'm alright, I think. God, I love Roblox chat moderation. I'm joking, obviously, Lewis. I'm aware how terrible my driving is. It's well known. Okay, Cal, will do. Oh, also some good news. But like no one's here to hit C. Um, shit. Okay, Lewis, you can continue to criticize my driving. Um, yeah, can you tell I'm really bad at multitasking? Like, you should see me record myself doing this and compare it to me streaming myself doing it. Recording when I'm not talking or doing anything else, I'm perfectly fine. And yet now it's going terribly. Um, just, I'm very glad there isn't a drive well requirement. Anyway, what I was saying, HBRF is back in production, somewhat. As in, Sky's done his exams, so it's going to now be done again, slowly. Things I can drive all right, but I was going to say as you can see, but I realised that you can't see me. I'm sitting like sideways to my desk. I'm driving with the mouse rather than with the keyboard, which I normally do. Which is probably why I'm driving so badly. Should I sit properly? This is a question just for Lewis. Should I sit properly and actually try and drive?
The train now approaching platform 1 is the 1723 regional service to Norrington, calling at Stirling Street and Norrington. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
Alright, okay, will do. Right, okay, can someone do me a favor? And literally anyone who's watching the stream. Um, can someone please tell me where the person is who's being stuck at red lights? Because I presume it was this person. But they're the only person around here. Uh, they've just spattered themselves, haven't they? Cal, if I don't tell people the channel in the chat, it means don't tell people the channel. I don't like doing self-promotion. Yeah, Cal, see, the problem is, yeah, it's my channel, and in any other game I'd answer his question. But because I'm also a staff member, I don't want to seem like a shitty self-promoty staff member. So I just don't mention it. And when people ask about it, I just say I do have a channel, and
The
I'm not
train
going to
now
share it with
approaching
them.
platform 3 is the 1725 intercity service to Belmont Green, calling at Preston Junction, Leeton,
Right,
and
can I go now?
Belmont
Yes, I
Green.
can. I could
This
have gone
train
like
is for
a minute ago.
7
Whoops.
coaches.
Anyway, okay, now you're going to actually watch me drive, and if I'm still doing crap, I'll give Lewis admin for a week. That is not a joke. Adios. I now realise I've put a lot of pressure on this. So basically, Lewis, for me to be deemed competent, I cannot stop at the wrong marker, speed, overshoot, any of that, until Norrington, which is like 2 stops. If I mess up, you get admin and RCC for a week. Unless someone spads me intentionally. That doesn't count. Yeah, but Lewis, like, I know you're joking, but also I'm actually looking up the Fourth Rail Discord as you say. But you know the disappointing thing though, I'm already like the most active moderator. I could literally just close it for like an hour and say someone else deal with it for 5 minutes. But I can't physically bring myself to do that because I know that when I do, something's going to happen and I'm not going to be there to deal with it. No, I haven't because I'm waiting for you to tell me that James is ready. So I'll do it when I terminate. I'm not going to stop. Right, okay, I'll give you admin in a minute, Lewis. Oh well. You timed that really badly, Cal. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, see, what you should have done, Callum, is not said anything till after I'd stopped. And now I've joined a voice chat pointlessly anyway, because James still isn't here. I don't understand what the rush is. Right, okay, I'm actually gonna try and drive seriously, bro.
The train now standing at platform 3 is the 1731 regional service to Norrington, calling at Stirling Street, Hugh Heath, Astley, Forestdale, Preston Junction, St James Park. Leeton, Merion, Whetstone, Abbey Road, Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merion, Leeton, St James Park, Freston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hugh Heath, Stirling Street, and Norrington. This train is formed of 4 coaches. The next train to depart from platform 3 is the 1731 regional service to Norrington, calling at Stirling Street, Hugh Heath, Astley,
Okay, Lewis,
Forestdale,
can you tag me
Freston
in
Junction,
RCC?
St
Cheers.
James Park, Leeton, Merion, Whetstone, Abbey Road, Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merion, Leeton, St James Park, Freston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hugh Heath, Stirling Street, and Norrington. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
I messed it up because Callum thought it was very smart to ask me about it so I would join it while I was approaching the station, because I was already slowing down. But I thought the platform was bigger, so stupidly, I checked Discord for a message and end up overshooting the station. Callum's getting fired after this stream, by the way. There you go, Lewis. You've got a fancy little role. Doesn't actually give you anything, but I never said it would. I just said I'd give you the role. You know, I picked that like as a joke, but the shade of blue isn't actually that bad. Yeah, but I said I'd give him an admin role. So I could either call the role admin, or I'd actually have to give him perms for admin. But Lewis can be special for me. Just only thing I'm gonna say is please don't pretend to actually be an admin. Like you still have mod perms like before, but like don't push it kind of thing. It'll be funny if like now I do the full route and drive perfectly. Truth be told, it wouldn't surprise me if that's exactly what happens.
Regional service to Norrington, calling at Hugh Heath, Astley, Forestdale, Freston Junction, St James Park, Leeton, Merion, Whetstone,
I'd
Abbey
have to
Road,
think about that.
Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merion, Leeton,
If I
St.
mess up
James
more
Park,
than once
Preston
now
Junction,
on this
Forest
very
Day,
long
Astley,
route,
Hume Heath, Stirling Street, and
actually, let's
Norrington.
not.
This train is
Um,
formed of 4 coaches.
no, you don't get anything. That's already not gone well. I mean, it's gone much better than before. I just have overconfidence in my brakes. I'm now used to like a nice 170 where you brake and it just brakes and that's it.
There. I'm not sure if my mic is working.
Yeah, I can hear you, James. Hello, you've taken a goddamn while.
I was eating. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault. Callum's only made me have to promote Lewis as a result of it. Don't worry about it. He's also going to be fired by the end of the stream. Yeah, Callum, you'll also find yourself at the end of the stream blocked as well, just so you don't accidentally message me again while I need to, like, stop. You know what's funny though? Like, if anyone in BR, like the Fourth Rail Discord or like the Wiki Discord or anything, tagged me, like I'd probably have exactly the same reaction as a DM from Callum. So shouldn't say that because now like Callum's going to start tagging me there instead. Anyway, how are things?
They're good. How are you?
I'm all right, I think.
That's good to hear. I'm just because I've finished exams now. I'm basically just I can rest and do some stuff, and then I'm going to America on the 6th, the 7th. So,
Oh, you might bump into Mezzy then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mezzy's well, unless Mezzy's already regretted his life decisions and come back. Mezzy's currently in America, I think.
Oh, nice.
I think anyway. I probably
It
remember.
depends what part though, because I'm going to like the Colorado area. So yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so that's another somewhat failed stop, but I mean it's still on the platform. It's better than Toby, okay? It's better than Toby. For those of you who haven't had the joys of seeing Toby's driving, this train would probably be on the bridge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just Toby, please don't demote me for telling people about your terrible driving. In all seriousness, though, like it's a thing to be on the Fourth Rail staff team. Your driving has to be bad. Like I'm probably the least bad. When I'm not streaming, obviously, when I am maybe 5th, 6th. Right, okay. Now while I try not to crash again, I'm going to trust you, James, to tell me when it says I'm a mile away on the stream, so that I know to slow down a bit.
Yeah, just let me load YouTube actually, because I've been trying to get something to work while I was there.
So now I'm considering firing you for not watching the stream that you're on. See, like this seems like a problem.
I just turned my computer on.
God, how many people I'm gonna have to fire today? In a minute, I'll have to sack Sky for, you know, telling me not to fire people. Obviously, for legal reasons, this is a joke, and absolutely no one is losing their position anywhere at all at any point in time, as far as I'm concerned currently. So unless James or Sky or Callum does something completely utterly terrible, I don't know, leaks my IP address or something, we'll have absolutely no issues whatsoever. We will, that said, Callum, please stop randomly DMing me. Thanks.
Okay, quality, I'm just waiting for it to get better. Jesus Christ, this is not good. That's my... Okay, there we go.
I mean, given I'm watching myself in HD, I don't think quality should be a problem, James.
Okay, you are 20 miles away from stream.
Is that 1740?
Right, okay,
Calling at Forestdale.
Okay, you...
St. James.
Yeah, you're a mile now.
Marion,
I'm not
Whetstone,
stopping.
Abbey Road.
Well, I might
Russell
stop.
Lane,
Yeah, I'm not stopping.
St. James Park.
I'm blaming you, James. It's all your fault. I trusted you to tell me, and you told me like a minute late.
You should have applied the brakes earlier.
But yeah, but you should have
It's
told
usually
me. Okay, let's do this.
just judging.
From now, okay. I'm gonna when we stop at Forestdale, I'm gonna share my screen, and you are gonna tell me when to brake and when to accelerate.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Callum, that's such a random comment. What makes you say that?
Huh? What? Oh god.
The train now approaching Brighton. 4.
Yeah, Callum, I need some additional context to that, please.
Regional. Service to Norrington. Calling
Explain.
at Preston
You
Junction,
are.
St. James Park. Leeton. Marion. Whetstone. Abbey Road. Longbow. Russell Lane. Broomfield. Marion. Leeton. St. James Park.
Right, okay,
Preston
James,
Junction,
you should now be able to
Forestdale,
see my
Astley,
screen.
Hugh Heath. Sterling Street. And
I
Norrington. This train
cannot
is
see it
full
at
of
this
4
moment. Oh, there it
coaches.
is. There we go.
What, British people drink like fish? James, would you like to go for drinking? British people drink like fish. I've heard it's a great new pub. Well, I've never been to. British people drink like fish. But allegedly it's very nice. And the food there, especially the fish, is fantastic. I mean, Callum was telling me that we should go to British people drink like fish. But I wasn't too sure that they were right. But now I'm starting to wonder if British people drink like fish might actually be a nice place to go. Callum, what are you on?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's what I'm saying. British people drink like fish.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my.
Yeah, I know they do, Callum, but how would British people drink like fish be the name of a pub? I mean, what would you do? Oh yes, could I have a fish special? Sorry, we don't have that. Okay. Well, I'm never coming here again to British people drink like fish. Yeah, I know, but you said, yeah, but you did say, Callum, she told us that would be the next pub name. So please tell me how British people drink like fish would become a pub name.
Oh my god, if that actually does become a pub in the and like down here.
If ever I buy a pub, I'm going to call it the British people drink like fish. And like I'll make it an old-timey sign and everything.
Oh god.
Callum, I'm gonna press it. The Egyptians come here and they call their pubs absolutely like they just call them the same crap we do. That's why there's half a dozen red lions within 5 miles of each other. I mean, how many lions are there that you know that are red? Last time I checked, people aren't painting them for fun, and they're not that colour naturally. So you know.
Oh. Alright. There we go.
I tell you one thing though, this is really random. If BR don't do a trailer for 1.3, I am going to I'll host a competition. I'll find someone to hold them at gunpoint with, and I'll host a competition for the best BR trailer. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll try.
I think I once tried to do that, but I think I just cancelled it because I couldn't get like enough shots and stuff. But it is good though.
Anyway, so now we've already discussed why British people drink like fish. What else are we going? Oh shit! I've done my throttle again. What? No. 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 Right. Okay. I'm not stoner either. You know what's happened here? Yeah, I've done stupid thing. I went, okay, let's slow down. Hello, welcome to this stream of, I don't know, random things and me driving very badly. It's got progressively worse. I don't know how I have 10,000 coins with this driving. Like, and I haven't bought any. Callum, if you say that again, something bad's gonna happen. Yes, it is. I think if I press W, it slows down more. Yeah. That wasn't me driving badly. That was just me forgetting things. Anyway, now we've already assessed that the throttle isn't the brake, and that British people drink like fish. Who else has another very odd topic we can discuss?
Service to Norwich calling at Lita.
Do you think I'd get cancelled if I said some stuff about CDST?
Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merriam.
I mean,
right, okay. I don't want to hear your response. I genuinely don't care.
Norrington.
Not like I don't care what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna pose this question anyway. Can someone please confirm or deny? Aside from Dweller, who I know did come back from a grave, has anyone seen any of the rest of them's death certificate?
Well, they're not all dead.
Yeah,
I don't believe.
I excluded Dweller. That's why I said excluding Dweller, because Dweller did unfortunately come out of his coffin, albeit in his vampire-ish state. But obviously, Dweller, if you do watch this, I'm 155% joking. Just like I need a disclaimer here. I might add this in after, like just flashing. This is a joke. But yeah, what's happening with everyone? James, you work there. Tell us, what's happening with everyone?
Well, Cash has finished his exams, so he's relaxing for a bit.
Great.
Squad has started his exams, so he's not going to be done anytime soon yet, until, as far as I'm aware. Train stuff, I don't know what's happening, but there is apparently... He wants to come back, but there is something that's just happening first, but we're not sure about his whereabouts yet. Dweller, he's just, as he said, we know about Dweller anyway.
Well,
so...
do we or do we not? Dweller was very, I'm not motivated to doing anything. And like, I understand that, because talking as the guy who runs RCC, I mean, you've all seen how many uploads and streams there have been. Very few. Because truth be told, I haven't felt like it. Lots of people were busy, and I just didn't want to. Like, let me rephrase. Not I didn't want to, but the hassle to set one up, like, was a nightmare. Because I've had to reset my computer more times than I have fingers recently. I've now managed to fix the problem. I was stupid because I kept resetting it, and I kept making it worse. Because what I should have done is flicked a switch so that it would have reinstalled Windows differently, and I'd have saved myself having to reset it more than once. But anyway, yeah, so, genuine question. Are any of them moving away from SCR, as far as you know?
Not as far as I know, no.
And this is red again. Crap. Okay, not stopping for that. Well, I mean, I am, but there we go. And now it's been released immediately. Oh no, it hasn't, because this is the. Yeah. Okay. Let's waste diesel. Let's just keep it on full throttle. Anyway. But how? So okay. Genuine question. Given that lots of the stream have already said that SCR is in some way, shape, or form somewhat dying, do you think there's a possibility any of them will shift, or do you think they're all too late to do that because everyone else has kind of already taken their spot for BR?
Well, not exact. Well, no, SCR is still alive. Believe me, it's literally just like there are many people on it now.
Yeah,
BR,
no, it's not dead, but my point being SCR isn't doing too good, and BR's doing all right.
At the moment, yes, because BR's got more previews. However, I feel like nothing really has happened in BR, only because I haven't really played it. But, like, I feel like when an update comes out, it will probably do better significantly, but I feel like SCR is probably going to get a big surge, like, well, at least a surge when, like, if something happens or if a new
Yeah, but see, the
preview
thing
comes
is,
out.
yeah, the thing is that you're, like, I agree with you, but I think, look, BR has released, then it's released its first major update, and now it's working on its second in the span of 6 months. Now, I understand SCR is a significantly bigger game, but it's been a year, and we haven't heard a thing. Like, we've heard about a couple of station changes with those little upgrades, which, I'm going to be honest, I don't consider worthy of anything. And that's been about it.
Yeah, because, like, I like BR's, well, so the previews look good, but they don't look as much like content as they have done with the past two. But I guess it's more for just, like, a smaller thing while they work on, like, you know, other things like that TT that you said about, whatever that is.
Yeah,
but,
no, the thing is, though, it's what I say. We're coming out of exams. They've all had exams, or, like, you gotta remember, they're not, like, as much as, I mean, Bantic has a job and stuff. But as far as I'm aware, all of them are in education, all of the devs. So the fact that there is still an update, which is coming relatively soon, from what has been said, emphasis on relatively soon, not very soon, not soon, relatively soon, compared to what we've heard from SCR. Because, look, okay, if SCR was going to do a summer update, at this rate it's going to be at the end of summer. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what they did last time, I think.
Unless they do, like, one preview. Yeah, but the thing is, last time they were still previewing this time in the year. We haven't heard a thing. And I'm stunned, like, I get they're trying to fix the movement system and whatnot. What do we need a choo-choo chat but with this debate? What do you mean, Callum? You know, most people won't know this. I was going to do a video on this topic. But then, by the time I edited it, a lot of it was already outdated. Because BR had already released its next version while I had been working on it. Like, I can read the script if people want me to. Like, in terms of things. I might, over the summer, work on a video as, like, the great debate. I've got a thumbnail for it already, actually. I just never finished it. Talking about the games and stuff. And which one's really better. And, like, actually comparing them. Not just, oh, this is better here. This is better here. It's a tie. Come back for part 72. Like, you know, get a conclusive answer and go away kind of thing. But anyway, I do think though, like, James, look at this, okay? I realise, like, we're stuck at a red signal. I like how only now has it cleared when I've, you know, touched it. Look at this, yeah?
Yeah.
And compare it to SCR.
Very big. More realistic trains and that.
Well, excluding this, I think there's supposed to be a part here. I think anyway. There might not be. I'm not sure. I don't remember there being an awkward jagged line here. But I mean, very simple question. Why doesn't SCR e-brake? Why doesn't SCR have a free cam?
Oh yeah, free cam. Oh, I think Bantech mentioned this in the stream before. The reason they don't have free cam, which is the same reason GCR doesn't have it, is because their camera systems are a bit different. So whenever they have it, it will cause like a big major lag thing because Roblox uses a different free cam system. And like basically whenever you use it, it will just cause like a big like lag to it when you like join back.
Okay, so James,
And,
James, can you please tell me where the lag is here?
Well, I think it's probably more compatible with BR because they actually fixed their own one. But like with the other two, it's like there's like a weird thing about it. I can't remember exactly what it was. But
basically, BR have actually bothered to get it done properly. SCR just don't care.
Well, no, because it's like they said that everything, like lots of people would use it, it would cause a lot of things. But like, it was like when Bantech was doing that stream for 1.10, I believe, he was just like he mentioned he had it.
I don't think anyway.
No, it was the one where he's like really bad at driving. If you look on his channel,
oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
he mentioned it on like a stream. He said, "Oh, we only the managers and the directors have it because it was like something to do with lag." I can't remember exactly, but he did say that it wasn't going to be a feature. And GCR had the same thing because Rock was having a problem with it yesterday on his test.
Imagine not being free cam compatible.
I mean, that's what every game would want. It'd be much easier for shots.
The thing is, I'm going to be honest, I think BR, because like BR's got a smaller map than both of them really, but BR has focused on getting things right the first time, and it's released with the fundamentals which none of them bothered to do.
Yeah.
Such as free cam, such as modular routing, such as random route generation, such as what we'll see hopefully in 1.2, weather, you know, things which somewhat matter.
BR's kind of like the experimental version of like all those games, but like better. The only reason I don't like it's not the best is because like some of the less trains and also like it's more realistic, but there's like some features that don't exactly appeal like to everyone, including me. But like it's a good game.
Yeah, but James, you say there's not many trains. I'd like to remind you it's only been a thing for like 4 months.
Yeah, but it's only like
SCR's been a thing for like 6 years.
Yeah. You can still get variety is what I'm just saying. It's like it feels, and also the scenery is like I know it's very good scenery. I like it, but like some bits aren't as
Russell Lane,
because I'm not sure it's like the colouring.
St James Park,
I don't like the colouring
Forest
choice.
Dale, Astley,
it's a bit grey.
Sterling Street.
Yeah, it's still good though.
James, I'd like to remind you though, Britain is very grey.
I mean, not as grey as this, but
we are sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also not as red, blue, and yellow as SCR.
Litan has been cancelled. This is due to a
fault
on this train.
Enough.
We apologize.
I mean, I've got to ask: have you ever seen a shocking yellow building, James?
Well, there was that one in one of my hotels that was like painted for the what do you call it? There was this weird painting building scheme thing for like carbon emissions or whatever. Anyway, yeah, but not many.
1 minute, I'm just trying to get a picture, which you'll be like no one else will be able to see this, but you will, and it's going to prove my point fantastically if I can find it. Right, James,
Hmm.
have you ever seen a place like this in real life?
Which one? Um.
This one.
I think they tried to base it off a real place, but I don't
Yeah, but
haven't seen.
does the road just end? There's nothing there. Like it just cuts.
Yeah, not like that. No. Oh, you've
Yeah, sorry. I had to open something else to show James that on the same screen as the game. So we're going to ignore that overshoot completely and pretend it didn't damn happen. Right now, how much do you want to bet Minion's going to complain that I'm being slow and holding everybody up, despite how I'm not holding up a single person? So, for those of you who don't know, who are, again, most of you, Minion's got a thing for joining the game, joining the server I'm in, and complaining that I'm blocking the way when I'm trying to deal with, like, someone else who's blocking the way. He does it all the time. It's quite annoying, and I'm not stopping there either, am I? It's like a thing. It's like, logic, look, I know you're trying to do it with a guy who's not moving, and I know you're not even in a train, but mate, you need to move. You're holding us all up. I mean, what are you doing?
Oh god.
Anyway, well, I'm gonna turn off my aircon before I freeze. I don't want to become a freezer. I've got enough ice creams already. I don't need to become the next one. By the end of this, like, I am very glad I didn't agree to giving Lewis, like, channel mod and stuff, because by the end of this, Lewis would be owning RCC. Anyway, what was I?
break. Okay, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good for now. Like, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna like stop paying attention and like just slowly go and overshoot. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
Okay, well, Lewis says driving issue you skipped again, so that's in chat at the moment.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
else.
know. I've got it open on my other monitor, Jones. As much like that's why I'm driving so badly. Yeah, I'm not agreeing to that, Lewis. Also, sorry, I should have asked, does anyone want to guard me? Like, I'll turn on my guard request if someone actually wants to guard me. How badly am I going to regret that?
Okay. You're speeding, by the way.
I know.
There you go.
Preston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Hugh Heath, Stirling Street, and Norrington. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
Okay. That's still there.
Before someone says it's not an overshoot because I'm trying to get the last car in. I know I don't have to, but I am. I'm intrigued as to where all the AI in this want to go to.
Good.
Thank you for tagging everyone, Callum. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. Truth be told.
Oh, he's not in the he's not in the VC.
Yeah, I know, but he's watching the stream.
Oh, fair.
See, he's in the stream. Hello, Callum.
Okay.
Why is Who so dead? We're not dead. I'm just now focusing on driving before Lewis keeps going around and skipping, and James is being very quiet.
Fair. Give me just a second, actually. I just gotta quickly grab something.
And no, Callum, we're not going to talk about how the British people drink like fish again, just to liven up the chit chat.
Yeah.
Service to Norrington, calling at St. James Park, Preston Junction, Forestdale, Astley, Ilkley, Stirling Street, and Norrington. This train is formed of 4 coaches. The train now approaching platform 5 is the 1811 regional service to Newhurst, calling at Marion, Whetstone, Abbey Road, Victoria Docks, and Newhurst. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Oh, nice. Isn't that a 6-car marker?
It's a 4. It's a 4, James.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
James, it's a 4-car train.
Oh, it is.
It's a 4-car marker. Is there a 6? I don't think there's a 6 of a 156.
So, there must be not be. Oh no, yeah, because it's
Norrington. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
Oh, oh God.
Right, okay. It hasn't told me I've skipped, so I'm telling that as a stop.
You've probably got a couple of doors in there, so that should be good.
Given that I'm responding to 2 tickets, well, 1, because one guy's like just gone AFK in the middle, while streaming, I don't think I'm doing too badly.
Yep. Let's see, is the server... I haven't actually played BR for a while. Yeah, that's quite a few players there. Oh God, that was a bad idea. Okay, good, 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 good. Safe. That should be a good stop. Oh wait, no, this is a very small station.
I think I'll still hit the S though.
Yeah, you'll find.
James, do you want a garden?
Currently I can't right now because I've just Roblox has decided to be funny.
This one's even shorter. This one I might miss a little bit. Oh no, I'm fine, just about. See, better driving than Toby. The guard guest was me. Okay. This one I might actually miss. Whoopsies.
I think you may just get in.
I won't.
Okay, you won't. How bad were you saying Toby was again?
Probably as bad as this.
Oh god.
Right, okay, so
You may have missed another station.
yeah, I realised as I was going through, but I thought I can't stop for that.
You might have to stop at the next one because it is a terminating one.
I'm aware. I'll probably end the stream there as well. Thing is, now I've remembered something I need to do, so I'm trying to multitask, and when I multitask, it goes downhill.
Fair enough. Well, even so, thank you everyone for watching the stream. It's been
No,
very good today.
no, that's my thing.
Oh.
How dare you?
Oh.
How dare you? Yeah, go on, you can say it.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's been a great stream today. I've came a bit later, but Logic doing his very logical stuff is very cool. And I'll see you guys soon, and I'll let Logic finish off his thing now.
No, you start it, you finish it.
Yeah, but I don't know how to finish. I don't stop my stream, so.
It's probably Itty Bitty Railway, because that was second for the vote. These are going to be done probably weekly now, or bi-weekly, depending on reason. But posts and Discord votes regarding.
Yeah.
Lost in space, superhero vibes, yo. Put your hands up if you wanna